Hello, Miss Mara.
Hi, my name is Travis. I was actually the very first person starting at the Bella Salon Suites in South Florida. I've been in South Florida about 3 years now. Always worked for somebody else, always moved from Central Florida, and when I moved I always wanted to be at the trendy salon. However, South Florida doesn't really have trendy salons. They have either the barber shops or there's the high-end bougie or whatever you want to call it. So I built my clientele and then got out of there as soon as I was done, and I made my own trendy spot. I'm able to come in when I want to come in. I'm no longer sitting there just waiting the whole 10 hours through the day for the chance that there might be a walk-in somewhere. I depend on my clientele, and my clientele depends on me. I'm able to carry the products that I want to. I carry the color line that I want to. I no longer have to worry about the owner not ordering everything that I need. I don't have to worry about walking in and somebody's doing some sort of process that bothers my client, or other hairdressers talking obnoxiously or yelling across the salon. You're able to focus on your client. You don't have to deal with the craziness that happens in a full-size salon. You're able to do whatever you want. With this, I went from making a 65% commission, which I know is higher than a lot of the salons around here, but I still looked at it like this. I basically built myself to the point that the 35% that the salon owner was getting was what I would pay in rent, and then I got out of there as fast as I could. I mean, just from me switching from a private to a full salon to working for myself, I probably gave myself a $4,000 to $5,000 a year pay raise, on top of all of the clients that I'm now getting. So all of those clients are pretty much just gravy when it comes down to it. There was some things going on at the salon that I wasn't really a fan of. The owner was taking referrals that I didn't know about, and just there was some shady things. With this, because you are your own entity, you don't have to worry about that. You have your own privacy, so you don't have to worry about that whole dog eat dog. You could have another stylist staring over your shoulder, drooling, like, oh my god, I'm going to take your client, the second that you walk away, whereas you're focused. You have just your client in that room, and you're not dealing with everything else. Back with the privacy, you're able to either kind of just be by yourself, ignore the world, you don't have to deal with anybody else, or if you want to have that kind of salon camaraderie, go and talk to everybody, you can. We have the break room in the back that has the full fridge, and there's a microwave and a toaster oven and a coffee for all the clients and everything. And if you're like me, you just kind of roam the halls and talk to people and show up and hi, and wait. One of the other things that I love is that you're able to come in and out of here at any time that you want to. If you have that crazy bridezilla that all of a sudden was like, oh, I'm going to try coloring my hair myself, and 3 days before their wedding, and then calls you at 1:30 in the morning going, I need help! Well, then you get to say, well, you're going to have to pay for that help. I'll show up, but you could charge triple. But you're able to have that access to your salon at absolutely any time that you want. One of my other favorite things with this is the continuing education aspect. When I was at the salon that I was at before, I had to fight tooth and nail to get the owner to chip in for continuing education at all. And I still chipped in more than he did. Now, what I actually do personally is the profit that I get from the product, I actually save that and put that to the side, and I've been taking hair classes. Because now, with being incorporated and everything and having your own business completely, it's a tax write-off. You're able to make your education more of a concern than it was before. It's more of a priority. Where before you're kind of like, well, why am I paying for all this? Because then the salon owner is making more money off of me. But I'm the one paying to make him more money.